Welcome to the GBAR Monthly Minute for March. I'm your 2024 President, Jared Wilk. As you've likely heard, the National Association of Realtors has reached a proposed settlement in a series of lawsuits filed by home sellers alleging they paid overinflated broker commissions during the sale of their home. At issue in each case is a rule requiring cooperative compensation to buyer brokers to enter into listings into realtor-associated owned MLSs, which the plaintiffs argued was a violation of antitrust law. NAR was ordered to pay $1.78 billion in the first such case, known as Sitzer-Burnett, following a jury trial last fall, with over 20 other cases still to be heard. That's significant. As drafted, the announced settlement will resolve the claims filed against NAR, including over 1 million members, as well as any brokerage with an NAR member as a principal which had a residential transaction volume of $2 billion or below in 2022. In addition, NAR has agreed to a new MLS rule prohibiting offers of broker compensation from appearing on the MLS and a requirement that MLS participants working with buyers enter into written buyer representation agreements. Both rules are envisioned to take effect in mid-July. First and foremost, it should be understood that the terms of this settlement are not final, as it has not been approved by the courts. Even more importantly, for us in Greater Boston, the settlement does not apply to the Nautilus vs. MLS PIN case being heard by the Federal District Court in Boston, as NAR was not a party to this litigation. MLS PIN is not a realtor-associated owned MLS. So what does this mean? To begin with, there's no reason to hit the panic button. While it's almost certain the way we practice our business is going to change in the near future, it's not exactly clear how or when the new rules and procedures could come into play. The courts first must approve the proposed settlements involving NAR and MLS PIN, or amend them, and that could still be months away. Furthermore, whether it's a new business model, marketing trend, or tech tool, the real estate industry is always evolving, and we've always been able to adapt. Think about your business 10 years ago, 5 years ago, during COVID, and now. As realtors, we are resilient. This time will be no different. GBAR and GREB, along with our parent organizations, will be here to provide the education, business tools, and legal guidance you need to navigate any changes in practice. From ABR, SRS, and RENE designations and certification courses to updated forms and advice on how to counsel buyers and sellers. We will get through this together, and our association stands ready to assist us. In the meantime, you can prepare for the future by making use of the written buyer representation agreements found in the GREB Forms library, developing an effective buyer consultation presentation that communicates your value and the services you provide. Educate sellers on the benefits of working with a represented buyer and options available to compensate a buyer broker through negotiation or consultation. In addition, broker owners will want to begin considering potential changes in office policy, including whether or not they will ask sellers to offer compensation for buyer representation services. Without question, the decision to settle was not an easy one for NAR. However, it was determined that the opportunity to release most members from liability in this matter and provide the industry with a path forward that removes uncertainty from the marketplace and ensures consumer choice in how professional representation is provided and paid for was worth the cost. We know many of you feel angry, frustrated, and disappointed with NAR and its decision, and that's understandable. These lawsuits were a personal attack against our profession and livelihood and undermined the value and services we provide to help buyers and sellers achieve their dreams. This should not dissuade us from our work, however, and does not change who we are. We know what we do makes a difference in people's lives, helps improve local communities, and strengthens our economy. Let's use this moment and the changes to come as an opportunity to better communicate and demonstrate our value to consumers. Thank you for listening, and have a great day.